All right, good morning. It's Muscle Monday. So we're doing 1-minute intervals today. Those are everybody's favorites. So we're going to do a series of some squats. We're doing all legs and core. I've got 5 leg moves that we'll do for 5 minutes, and then, take a break if you need it, grab a drink, and then we're going to do 3 rounds of the same thing. And then we'll go down to the mat and do some core work. So let's just take a minute and warm up a little bit. So just give me some reverse lunges, just get some blood flow to the legs. Gentle. Now just take it to the side, just kind of a squat, but you're just taking it slow.
Halfway there.
Give me some hip rolls, so just take your leg in a circle. This snow in my backyard with no, the trees are all bare, I can see the deer like crazy. There was just a herd of about 6 switch legs that just ran through the backyard. Oh my gosh.
3, 2,
so cool.
1, go.
All right, give me just some arm circles here, gentle. We're not really working arms, but I just want your whole body moving. I'm gonna do a little step touch here.
I'm not gonna be impressed until you're feeding those deer like the video I showed you.
Right. Oh. That's funny.
Halfway there.
All right, I'm bringing my shoulders back and just stretching and stepping. All right, 15 seconds and we're going right into it. You can use weights with this. The first round, I am not going to use weights. Just I'm going to kind of use that as a going into, but if you want to hold weights while you squat, go for it.
2, 1, go.
All right, 1 minute squats. Make sure your knees go out, that they don't cave in.
Halfway there.
30 seconds. Booty is going to the back. Yeah, like my dogs, Piper completely goes crazy with the deer, but Bullet, he's pretty calm. He just stares at them, and I'm really shocked by that he doesn't go ape over it. He's a funny dog. All right, 3 seconds.
2, 1, go.
All right, now we're going to do a squat into a calf raise. So you can have weights on your shoulders, but you're going to go up on those tippy toes. I'll probably grab weights for the next round. But right here, just still warming up. Now we do have 3 leg moves on the mat. So we're going to do a glute bridge, some donkey kicks, all part of our leg workout, glute workout. My feet keep wanting to slide out. All right, 10 seconds. Squeeze those calves when you come up to the top.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, down your mat, we're doing a glute bridge. I am putting a band around my legs, but you do not need to do a band. You can put a weight on your stomach for a weighted bridge. We're just going to lift up and squeeze. So again, you don't need a band, you don't need a weight, but you can add it if you want.
Halfway there.
The glutes are still part of the core, so we can't leave them out. 5 seconds.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, we're gonna flip it over into a donkey kick just on the right side. So you're on all fours here. You're just gonna point that foot to the ceiling. Squeeze that glute and just keep pulsing up.
Halfway there.
I got black eyed peas on this morning, but it's still quiet. Like, I would love to just crank it. I'll pretend. Doesn't take long for that to like start burning.
Three, 2, 1, go.
All right, switch to the left leg. Keep that leg high, keep it lifted. You don't want to keep it down here. You don't get any work. So keep to where you feel that left glute engaged. Your right one is doing some work too because you're supporting yourself so you don't fall over.
Halfway there.
So these are our 5 leg moves. So we're going to jump up and go another round of the squats, the squat calf raise, glute bridge, donkey kicks. So we're going to keep it simple today. Repetitive burn, 10 seconds.
Three, 2, 1, go.
All right, bring it up. Back into squats. I'm going to grab a kettlebell just to hold on to and just do my squats. Again, optional. Weight is optional. I'm not going for speed here. I just want to make sure my form is good. Kind of a slow lift.
Halfway there.
Take a break when you need to. Get water when you need to. All right, 10 seconds.
Three, 2, 1, go.
Squat to calf raise. These minutes,
Halfway there.
they're so good. Although the 30-second intervals, I think, make the workout feel like they're faster, even though they're always they're the same length. It's mental. Five seconds, come on. We'll go in our glute bridge.
2, 1, go.
All right, down in the glute bridge. Put my band on. Start lifting. So you should be able to touch your heels. I kind of tuck my shoulders in. My palms are up. And I can feel my fingers touching the back of my heels and just squeeze.
Halfway there.
Ten seconds. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze at the top.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, donkey kicks on the right leg. Roll it over. Here we go. Heel to ceiling. Keep that glute lifted. So I just have my head in a neutral position. Like I'm not looking up and then throwing, to where you're twerking your back.
Halfway
So
there.
I'm just looking down between my hands and lifting. And you'll feel it. You'll know like when it's in your back, something doesn't feel right. It'll feel wonky. Five seconds.
3, 2, 1, go.
Ooh, left side. We're going easy on our joints today too. No hard impact. Just using body weight resistance. You should be warm now. I am really warm.
Halfway there.
30 seconds. Woo! Five seconds.
3, 2, 1, go.
Woo! Bring it up. Back into squats. I'm gonna hold a weight. All right, so this is our last round. This is the third round of legs. And then we'll do 3 rounds of core. And that's it. It'll be our 30 minutes.
Halfway there.
One thing to focus on too, sometimes I can get like, wanting to do speed squats, shortening up my range. But when I go slower, I think about trying to go parallel. You get a little bit lower in there.
3, 2, 1, go.
Squat to calf raise. Come up on those toes. You can hold the weights at your chest, or you can hold them on your shoulders.
Halfway there.
Ten seconds. Here we go.
Three, two, 1, go.
All right, glute bridge on your mat. Get your position, lift, kind of roll my shoulders under and squeeze. You can have a weight on your stomach if you like.
Halfway there.
I definitely feel this on with the band on the outer side of my thighs. So it's subtle, but definitely feels different than not having anything. So just little changes work a muscle a little bit differently.
Three, two, one, go.
All right, donkey kick, right leg, flip it over. So I said this before in my classes. I read in a book that the steering or the your butt is the steering wheel of your body. It's part of the core. It drives your legs. It drives your back. So super important. Sometimes when you do a lot of cardio, you don't get a lot of muscle in your glute. People that run get like a flat butt. And then you can have a weak core that way. So always good to not forget it.
1, go.
All right, switch to the left side. This is our last round of legs. We'll take a 1 minute pause after this, grab a drink before we go into core.
Halfway there.
Try not to let that leg drop too long or too far down. Keep it lifted, keep pulsing. Should definitely feel a burn in your glutes. I do, a little shaking going on. Woo! 5 seconds.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, bring it up. Let's take a little break, grab a drink. Whew. I'm always surprised at like not jumping and pounding and boom, 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 boom. You know, that just doing that a little bit slower work. Sweat, sweat, sweat. So for the core work,
Halfway there.
we're on the floor the whole time. You can do a plank on the wall like this and hold it if that works better for you. Plank hold on the mat, you can be on your knees. We're gonna do a bicycle crunch, a reverse crunch, and then some squirmies side to side. So we have 4 core moves. We're gonna do 3 rounds. So we have a 12-minute round right here.
2,
Okay, plank hold.
go.
So remember, you can be on your knees, on your toes, even down on your elbows. So whatever's comfortable, 1 minute hold. Or maybe start in a harder pose and then drop to your knees halfway through or whenever you need to. Just do you.
Halfway there.
So I think about kind of lifting my belly button. I'm on my toes, squeezing the back of my legs, squeezing my glutes. And that kind of helps, feels like it evenly distributes your weight. So it's not, you know, you're not all on your shoulders.
2, 1, go.
Okay, bicycle crunch. You can do these standing up, you know, just a standing opposite elbow, opposite knee, or down on your mat right here. So shoulders are lifted. Looking at the ceiling. Just be mindful of your neck. You can take these fast or slow. We got a minute here, so. Almost there, 5 seconds.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, reverse crunch. So you're gonna put your hands underneath your butt and you're gonna lift your legs up and lift when you get them up above your chest and then lower. Bring them up, lift. Now, you can also keep your knees curled in and touch at the bottom. That's a little modification. Or keep your legs straight, lift and lower.
Halfway there.
Five seconds, come on, get it up there.
2, 1, go.
Okay, squirmies. So your palms are up and your shoulders are lifted. You're just gonna tap the sides of your feet. Work those obliques side to side. So these are our 4 core moves. We'll go through these 2 more rounds and stretch.
Halfway there.
I normally try to do this workout, like make it up on Friday, do it on Saturday to see how it goes, but I didn't do that this time. I thought, well, this will be fine, but I never really know how it's going to feel till we're doing it. But so far, so good.
3, 2, 1, go.
I'm not dying. Okay, plank hold. Flip it back over. I'm going to go on my hands this time. Still working with this shoulder issue, so sometimes different hands or wrists or hands or elbows feel different. Just try not to have all your weight forward on your shoulders, that you're squeezing your glutes.
Halfway there.
Roll on the balls of your feet so you're evenly distributed. Almost there. 5 seconds. Hold, 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 hold.
2, 1, go.
All right, bicycle crunch. Take a break when you need to. Ooh, feel it right here. Goodness gracious. Here we go. Tight.
Halfway there.
30 seconds. The slower you go, it gets a little harder. 10 seconds.
Three, two, one, go.
All right, we got reverse crunch. Hands underneath your butt. Bring that up and lift. So just before your heels touch the floor, pull them right back up.
Halfway there.
Almost there.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, squirmies. So lift your shoulders, tap the sides of your shoe. This is the end of round 2. We only have one more round left. You have got 5 minutes in you. We can do this. I'm going to give a good abdominal stretch.
Halfway there.
All right, 8 seconds. Give me all you got.
3, 2, 1, go.
Woo! All right, last round. Back to plank hold.
Halfway there.
So a plank is like the best full body movement. If you can get to where you can hold a plank for a few minutes, you just work on it every day. I mean, every muscle in your body is working. So it's really good. And it's something very measurable. You know, if you start with 30 seconds and the next day you go 45, you know, you hang out there for a couple of days and you go to a minute.
3, 2, 1, go.
Bicycle crunch. By the end of a month, you can really see how much stronger you get. All right, last bicycle crunch. Watch your neck. My hands are just lightly on the back of my head, but I'm using my core. Make sure when you get done with this workout that you take in about 20 to 30 grams of protein
Halfway there.
immediately, like within 30 minutes. Protein shake, or really a shake is your best option to get that in, unless you want to chew on a chicken breast or something. Also, carbohydrates are good. You need those because we're using up what we had stored to get through this workout. So you don't want to feel fatigued the rest of the day.
3, 2, 1, go.
Woo! Reverse crunch. Ready? Here we go. Lift at the top, lower your legs. So like half a banana, some berries, you know, Greek yogurt with berries, something to get that protein in, and some simple carbohydrates that will shuttle that protein.
Did you say ice cream?
I did not say ice cream. Although that sounds really good right now. Protein ice cream. They do make that, right? 5 seconds.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, heel squirmies. Here we go. Shoulders are up. Last set. Yeah, so as I've learned with working with Kendra at Team Strong Life, you know, I'm not a nutritionist, never have been. So I didn't know like about post fueling. You know, I would work out at Curves and do a great workout, you know, at 9 o'clock in the morning and then come home at 12:30 and have lunch.
Halfway there.
So I never ever got the protein in enough time for my muscles to repair. So I wasn't getting anywhere other than just maintaining weight, but not really growing and having a lot of muscle definition. So anywho, fast forward, now I've learned what a difference. Like you just have energy to get through the rest of your day. You're not like wiped out.
2, 1, rest.
All right, we made it. All right, stretch your arms overhead.
3,
Just stretch.
1, go.
Stretch those abs, point your toes. All right, bring it up. Let's do some standing stretches. Hold on, let me get my little warning off here. All right, let's do some lunges.
Halfway there.
So my right leg is back, heel is down, just stretch. Grab a drink, do whatever you need to do, but we are just about done. All right, switch legs. Left leg goes back, stretch.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, let's pull that right toe up.
Halfway there.
Take it over, stretch the back of your hamstring. And even, you know, some people don't like to eat breakfast if they bounce right out of bed and go straight to work out. That is not me. But, you know, if you do a
3,
protein shake,
2, 1, go.
you know, drink a little bit of that before you start, have something in you, and then finish it off when you're done. I do have a breakfast only because I get up early and I'm up for about 3 hours before I work out. So I have the protein coffee and then some almond butter toast with an egg on it or half a banana about 8 o'clock and then work out. So I'll just do my shake after
Halfway
this
there.
and then nothing till lunch. Super, super helpful to fuel at the right times. Pull that leg in. And then, you know, some people don't want to eat after they get done working out because they want to extend their fat burn. That's not how women work. Men can do that, women cannot.
1, go.
Switch legs. It's interesting to still learn. I was reading this book. I'm actually reading it again for the second time, but I refer to it all the time. It's called Roar, R-O-A-R, by Stacy Sims. She's a endurance athlete, trainer, nutritionist, doctor. So take your toes out. Let's get on a stretch. Anyway, she just talks about, you know, it's not just about, I mean, if any woman works out on a regular basis, you're an athlete. I mean, you are. If you walk every day, you hike every day, you do some sort of workout, you are an athlete. Just because you're not training for the Olympics doesn't mean that you don't need to fuel properly. So great book. Talks about training.
3, 2, 1, go.
Arms behind. like even around your cycle and how that differs and what you need during that time, and how some workouts you're killing it and other workouts you're dragging through it. It's all our hormones, and it all revolves around your cycle. And it's really interesting. And so I've learned a lot reading that. Switch arms. We're almost done.
Halfway there.
Take a deep breath. Yes. Thanks for being here this morning, and all the ladies that will do this later. Happy Monday.
Thanks, Carrie.